Big Blue Nation, what's going on, guys? This is the loyal BBN fan coming for you for another day. I come to you guys because UK basketball showed up. They beat South Dakota, and while South Dakota clearly is a lesser of a team, like Southern Illinois was, we did something different. We showed up, okay? We showed up and we made sure that we had one thing on our mind. And that one thing was what? Winning the ball game. And not just winning the ball game, but to actually put our hearts into playing this ball game. And it felt good because we seen the Wildcats that we know that they can be, how dominant they can be on both ends of the ball. And because of that, they won the ball game convincingly. Now, why am I stressing on this point so much for? I mean, after all, we did beat Southern Illinois a few nights ago. But it wasn't the same, though. We came out, we was flat. Huge turnovers. I mean, there's no telling how long we was actually trailing in that ball game. And we just looked like we just didn't want to be there. And it was good because tonight we looked like we wanted to show up. We looked like we wanted to play basketball tonight. And because of that, I'm excited. I'm excited. Because I feel like I got my Wildcats back tonight. You know, some people might be like, well, you know, they should blow out South Dakota. They should dominate the whole ball game. And it's just sometimes it just takes that one game just to get your mojo back, just to get back into the swing of things. I mean, you know, it's a long season. And I'm pretty sure in the back of my mind, some of the players, the young ones, are still licking their wounds of what happened to them with Duke. But it's time to move on from that. We still got a long season. I mean, it's going to come a time where we're going to be playing in conference. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be easy. You know, they always ask a good shooter that gets on and shooting lights out. They always ask him one thing. What was going on? My teammates were feeding me, and the rim looked like an ocean. And you know what? That's what it looks like. Our court just opened up tonight. And now we got our vision back. We got our rhythm back. And the best part about it is we're going to continue to grow. We are going to grow day by day by day. And I'm okay with Coach Cal going back to the basics. That's good. Go back to the basics. Nothing wrong with that. People fail to realize that people get so far and they start doing so much, and they never go back to the basics of what they're doing. And if you could just go back to the basics sometimes and just reevaluate what's going on, it's amazing what can happen. It is when you just get back to the basics. I mean, a lot of these guys, they in high school, they didn't have to do all of it. They didn't have to jump on the floor. They didn't have to play defense. They didn't have to them, it was give me the ball, let me go. They're realizing them more so than ever is they're not in high school no more, you know? And because of that, maturity can take place. And when maturity can take place, it's amazing what can happen. And that's the process, and that's what we have to be focused on at this point right now in the year. We have to be ready to build. We have to be ready to mature. We have to be ready to play as a team. There is no more individuality here. This is about the Wildcats as a whole. This is about the name on the front of your jersey, not the name on the back of your jersey. And because I think we're going to come to that, I like what the commentator said tonight. We good friends. We like being around each other. Now we got to take that and we got to make it translate onto the basketball court of how we plan our games every single day. And when we can start to do that, ooh, watch out, people. Watch out. Because I'm telling you, sooner or later, it's going to be completely in the rearview mirror. That sting, that hurt is going to be over. And here we are, we're playing. We're playing big-time basketball. What everybody thought that we would be, that's what we're going to be playing. So I just want to say this. There's a lot of fans out there who just want to just fall off the wagon. They're not believing. You know, they want us to put the Kentucky basketball team inside a microwave, hit start, and in 20 seconds, we want a complete team. People, let me tell you something. It ain't going to happen, okay? These kids are good basketball players, but they got to learn the game of basketball on the collegiate level. And until they do that, until Cal gets them to where they want to be at, there's going to be problems. But you know what? We showed up tonight, and it looked really, really, really good. And I'm really proud of that, of what we was able to do tonight. I mean, look at it. We jumped on the floor. We went for balls on the floor. I mean, we went for balls on the floor when we was up by 30 points, I think. So it's a maturity thing, but it's also, you got to think about it. It's a heart transformation. They got to have a change of heart on how they do this. Once their heart changes on the inside, then it's going to be easy for that to translate on the outside. They got it. It's just got to continue to just come out. It's creeping out. It's creeping out. It's creeping out. It's creeping out. And at the end product, it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful, Kentucky fans. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Don't give up. And if you want to know people that give up, I mean, I have to talk about this all the time because no matter what, you're going to have these fans. You know, I sit back and I listen to people on the radio and I watch TV, and sometimes they mention the same things over and over. And I ask myself, why do they continue to say the same things over and over that people's already heard before? Now I get it. Now I'm on this end of it. I get it now. I get it. Because no matter what you do, people are always going to have something negative to say. Always. So I'm here as the loyal BBN fan, and I'm here to tell you, I don't want nothing to do with you. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to be a bad apple in my bunch and spoil things. For real. We got this. Now, people are like, well, don't overreact yet. Don't overreact. It was just one game that we came out and we played hard in and blah, blah, blah. We haven't played good in our exposition games, the dude. And so we played one good game against a lower tier team. So pump your brakes. That's where it starts once again, people. Excuse me for that. That's where it starts. It starts with that one. I mean, people think you're supposed to just get up and just go and just supposed to be a perfect team overnight. Sometimes it just takes that one game. And that's what we have to do, is be patient. Be patient with the product. Be patient. Let me give you guys one more example. When I was in the military, they came around and they said, we're going to start doing this program called Six Sigma and stuff like that. And a lot of people like, I don't want to do change. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. But they came around and said, we need somebody from logistics to be on the team. So me, being the adventurous guy that I am, I said, I want to be a part of it. So digging into it, you realize that the customer, to get a product, your car that you drive every day, most people don't care how it's made, honestly. They just want a reliable car that's going to work, and they want to get them there. Okay? We don't care what it takes to get there as UK fans. We just want to see them there. We want to see the process. We want to know that there's a process going on. And the process, let's say it starts tonight. The wheel starts turning tonight. The engine start turning tonight. The heart start reforming tonight. Then that's beautiful, people. That's something for us to build on. That gives us hope. It gives us inspiration. Something for us to build on. And that's perfect. So if you really cannot appreciate what they did tonight as a sign of the table is turning. We're getting it. Winning's fun. Winning's not fun. If you can be a fan and you can start to accept that, it could be something really special. So just get with it, people. All right, just get with it, because we're UK and we're gonna be okay, people. So hey, you heard that from the loyal BBN fan, and I want to thank you guys for tuning in for my podcast today and my YouTube video. Please go ahead and hit that follow button. Also, you can listen to me on YouTube for here at YouTube for loyal BBN fan. I really appreciate it so much. I really do. And just don't give up, guys. Don't give up. I don't know. And you know, before I end this video, I have a whole lot I can say about the Tennessee game that we just played this weekend. I really do. Let me sum this up. Don't give up, guys. Don't give up, UK football players. We still got 2 games, and we can still have a very, very great year. I mean, most people was, oh, we can go 11-2, and that's beautiful. That's beautiful, people. But the thought of just going 9-3, we lost 3 games this year. 3. Let that soak in for a second, people. Okay. Most of the time, we're 0-3 going in, starting the season 0-3. People, come on. We can lose 3 games all year. People, and I get what people are upset about. They upset about the effort. And I get that. I really do. It's the effort. And we do have to get better. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, we had the best effort. No, we didn't have the best effort on Saturday, okay? We got our butts busted. Let's call it what it is. And we got to put it beside us, and we got to go out here and play. Our next most important game of the year is Middle Tennessee. It's that simple. Not Louisville, but Middle Tennessee. Because we can't have a letdown. We can't come out here and think we're going to just run over these people. We should, but we can't have that mindset that this is exactly what we're going to do. You got to stay humble. You got to go out and you got to execute. You got to play the game. So I didn't do anything. I didn't speak about the game at all, and that was bad. But from now on, from win or lose, I'm gonna be on, because as a person who likes to speak the game, he has to be able to speak whether they win or whether they lose, whether he's upset, whether he's not upset. And that's just how it goes. So I won't miss another game, win or lose, no matter how I'm feeling, no matter how hard my heart is hurting. I will come in. I will talk about it, because that's my obligation to you guys. Because I love you guys, and I'm loyal. When I only show up when they win and do a video, then that makes me no better than the next person who's never satisfied with anything. So I got to set myself a little higher than the next man, because I can't just walk around with the word loyal BBN fan and then never show up when we lose. I got to support my team anytime. And that's my dedication to you guys, because I got to be on time with what I'm doing. So once again, I'm the loyal BBN fan. Thank you for listening. And remember, where there's a way, there's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And we got this. Have a good day. And you heard that from the loyal BBN fan.